Hello, I'm James McManamon from Tacoma, Washington, and this is my build this year from the Mandalorian season episode 3, The Sin. So this is the last 10 minutes of the show. Basically, at this point, Din Djarin, the Mando, has taken the child, Baby Yoda, from the Empire and is trying to take off on the Razor Crest with him. He gets about halfway walking down the street when Grief Kargan has come out of the cantina with his little fob going off red and brought all the bounty hunters from the cantina with him. They get in a big shootout with the Mandalorian and they pin him down here on the speeder with Baby Yoda. And the Mandalorian's out tricks, doesn't know what he's going to do next, and then all of a sudden all the Mandos from the concave fly in on the rocket packs and save him, start shooting up bounty hunters. He scoops up Baby Yoda, runs down the Razor Crest, and takes off because this is the way.
There you go. You got the whole story right there. So there's a lot going on here then. Take us through some of the smaller details and kind of how this build came together for you.
So I started building this or planning this around the end of Thanksgiving, beginning of December, and I had a lot to do because the show just came out and I never did architecture work or buildings before because I just did spaceships. So I had a lot to learn and looked on YouTube a bunch. So I looked on a YouTuber named First Order for a lot of inspiration to give the buildings texture and structure, and probably paused to rewind the show about 18 gazillion times trying to figure out what everything kind of looks like and what kind of order it's in for the street work. So basically just kind of started building the buildings. I actually started building this about 2 weeks ago. Started building the Razor Crest about 3 weeks ago and finished it on Friday about 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
So, a few details added last minute.
Yeah, a few details added last minute. So basically just building all the buildings and trying to incorporate the alley. It was a huge scene, so I just wanted to focus on the street view and the firefight that they had there and when the Mandos came in to save the Mandalorian Din Djarin.
Are there interiors to any of the buildings?
No, there's no interiors in the end of the buildings. I thought about doing that, but then I thought, well, in the show you didn't really see interiors of any of the buildings, so let's just stick to the street view and go from there.
And there's so many great minifigs represented here. Are these all regular LEGO minifig parts, or is there custom stuff in there at all?
The only thing that's a custom figure is the Baby Yoda that I got here from a company online from called the Brick Republic from Canada. Everything else here is actual LEGO except for a couple weapons that the Mandalorians have, which came from Brick Arms, and the screen I used from one of the clothing craft stores in the area. But everything else is actual LEGO. The plans for the Razor Crest came from a builder off of Bricklink Studios by the name of Femur, F-E-M-U-R.
So any plans to expand on Mandalorian builds in the future or build this scene out?
Probably not. I might try to add lights to it because I've never done lights. I think that might be kind of interesting. If you look at a lot of the buildings, they have the lanterns, and it would be kind of neat to put lights in behind a lot of them. But we'll see what season 2 holds for The Mandalorian, and I might build something next year for season 2. We'll see.
Sounds good. Thank you for bringing the build out here to Bricks Cascade.
Thanks for coming by, guys.